Like, I'm used to it now. I'm obviously used to talking, like, the most. But yeah, like, if you're not, like, 8+ hours a day of just talking to people and using your voice, like, yeah, it takes a toll on you. Vocal coaches are underrated, 100%. Like, the amount of people, again, not to, like, I won't say any names, I won't say, like, who I've worked with in the past and, things of that nature, um, but, like, the amount of people I know, like, that I worked with that just, like, didn't, like, didn't use their diaphragm correctly. And it's like, look, I get it. Like, sometimes you think you know better, and it's like, no, you don't. But, like, well, if it's working, it's working. It's like, yeah, it's working now. What the hell is it gonna, what are you gonna sound like? Or are you gonna be able to do this in 5, 10, 15 years? I mean, granted, you may not want to. But, like, I don't know. I digress. But yeah, no, it's, they make, I don't want to say they make fun of me, because no one is making fun of me at my current job. Um, but you can definitely know, it is impossible to not know that I'm a former theater person. I only go to 11, A, and B, uh, you're able to hear me. I am very loud. I have really never needed a microphone. There are several shows that I've done in the past where they have put a microphone on me and then turned it off. Oh, I only go, yeah, it's true. Like, it's like I am toning myself down for this stream. Just, not just this stream, but it's stream in general. Like, I am I am a loud diaphragm talker because of it. I have been in one too many live theater experiences over the many, 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 many years that I did it, where, hey, microphones break. Sound systems sometimes don't work the way that they're supposed to. So you project as if the person in the back of that auditorium or theater is going to, needs to hear you. And they would. And unfortunately, though, I forget that I do not work in that field anymore. So if I'm having a good time, or if you need to hear, like, if I'm talking and I'm excited, yeah, I'm Driscoll Girl and I work together currently right now. They'll tell you, you'll be able to hear me. Like, if I'm in the building. Yeah, this one goes to 11. Yup. But yeah, no, like, some people are just naturally loud. There's a member that comes into my branch whose voice just carries. You can tell he isn't trying to project. He just sounds, it's relaxed and it's just very loud. Can hear you a mile away. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, there's been, like, there are people that just naturally talk from their diaphragm, kind of a thing, which is awesome. It is kind of the correct way to do it, but I digress. It is, yeah, I'm not trying to be loud. It's just who I am. I am a loud human being because of it. Like, I almost wonder if I was trying to be loud. Well, like, I don't want to say I almost wonder. I know what I can sound like when I'm trying to be loud, but it's, like, I don't want to, like, I am not a very, I'm a very passive person 99% of the time. Like, it takes a lot to, especially in person, like upset me to like a point where it's like I'm gonna get angry. I will get disappointed and I will get peeved a lot, but I'm never like, no one has ever heard me yell out of anger. Like, no, you know, my family obviously has, but they have also known me for over 40 years. But like, hopefully it'll never happen, like at work or anything like that, but like, I almost fear for like what someone would think of me, because like, there is a difference between very hard to get me going families. Yeah, my, I don't know if like this is a reference that is going to make me, or a dated reference, but has anyone ever heard the story of Ferdinand the Bull? Because my mother calls me Ferdinand because of that, like, story. Like, you may have, even if you don't know the story, you may, be aware, like, there was a cartoon short drawn about it. Ferdinand is a bull. Ferdinand played yeah, it's, you know, yeah, like, I was gonna say, there's the animated short, and I think they actually, they made a full movie at one point, is what I think you're talking about, which I've also never seen. I only know the really, we'll say dated, cartoon. I want to say Disney even did it, reference. But Ferdinand was a bull, and unlike all the other bulls, Ferdinand just wanted to smell the flowers. That's what he did. But one day, Ferdinand got stung by a bee, and because of that, like, he went on a rampage, and all these other like farmers and everything like that, they saw Ferdinand freaking out because he was rampaging and tearing things down, and they were like, oh man, that's the bull we need for our bullfighting arena. And like, that's the bull. We need this bull. So they bought Ferdinand and they bring him into like a bullfighting thing, and when he gets there, he's obviously the passive bull again, because he's no longer under the, I don't want to say under the effects, but he's calmed down because of the bee sting. And they can't get him to do anything. And he's just this passive bull again. So my mother, like, calls me Ferdinand because of that, where it's like, you are very, very passive, and you're, you know, not ever, like, but like, when I've seen you get upset, it's terrifying. But it takes so much to get me to that point, where I have only can think of one time it's ever happened. And thankfully, because of that, like, I don't want to be that guy. No one wants to be the scary guy, unless it's Halloween. But yeah, I think it was originally a short story, like, book. I'd have to look it up. But yeah, if you can find the old original cartoon, highly recommended. I want to say it's like 10 minutes long. Yeah, relatable. Like, unless, like, again, the only person I know who wants to be angry all the time is Drisco Girl. It is actually in their, like, their online profile. It's, you know, that, you know, it says angry little elf, but, you know, we all have to have hobbies. Wait a minute, hold on one second. I just realized that when we had our ridiculous amount of hey, see, look at that, like, angry little elf. When we had our what's the word I'm looking for, hydrate bombs, we had a few my green screen moved a little bit. Yeah, let's do another random. For me, it's I just try to be as reasonable as possible, and if someone keeps pushing and pushing, eventually all the yeah, like I said, like, for the most part, I think that most people get what's coming to them. So there's no need for me to sit there and be like, you know, to me to do anything to them. Like, they're gonna get what's coming to them. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Like, don't get me wrong. There's plenty of times I will sit there and bitch about it and be like, can you believe what this dumbass did? Like, what the fuck? But, like, I'm not gonna, like, there's no need to sit there and, like you said, there's no need to go out of your way to be like, for me to do something or yeah, it's not worth it. There is way too much wrong in the world right now for me to be a problem. That's what the pub is for. Yeah, no, like, it's true. It's why I drink. I drink because of other people. And I love the taste of whiskey, but that's a whole different thing. The pub. Yeah, it's one of the few reasons I haven't moved from my current area. I currently live in New Jersey, but my local bar is an actual old pub. It is the oldest. It's really cool, actually. It is a historic landmark. It is the oldest bar in New Jersey. And I love them. It's been family owned for God knows how many. I want to say that it's been owned by the same family, I believe. I can't remember if it's the entire time that they have been open or if it is just been, for lack of a better term, like recent history. But the bar itself has been around since I think it's 18 like 99, like, so I have to look it up, where it's like it has been in single operation since like 1899 or 1890. Like, I'll look it up again. Like, it is a phenomenal place. Yeah, no, Americans normally don't use the term pub. You are 100% right, unless they're talking about like some really shitty, what's the word I'm looking for? Generic place that is trying to be, like a Shannon Rose or things like that. Love the old No, we don't. We don't have a lot of it on the East Coast, to be honest with you. Like, there are several, like, there's some places, like I lived in Old Town Alexandria, Virginia, years and years ago, and it's gorgeous there, because, like, yeah, like, it's the old architecture. You know, the first time I went to Paris, like, I fell in love. Like, that it's like, oh, this, you know, like, that I could literally, like, that I could sit and eat at the same pub and it, like, obviously some things, like, but the architecture, like, it's been owned, it's been operated, it's been there, like, it's like, oh yeah, Jean-Paul Sartre, like wrote a book at that table, and you're like, wait, I'm sorry, what? Like, yeah, like, oh, but like, yeah, like, I feel like, unfortunately, America's culture and architectural culture has been tear it down, build something new, as opposed to, like, the European culture of, hey, oh, no. I'm going back up there. I want the lunchbox. I want to see if there's another outfit I can unlock. And I probably cannot get... Oh, maybe I can. As opposed to, like, the European culture of, hey, just because it's old... And I missed the lunchbox. Oh, well. Just because it's old, we can repurpose it to something. Like, I think at one point, like, I was looking by and it's like, yo, that Starbucks is in a, like, 200-year-old building. Like, that's awesome. I mean, it sucks that it's a Starbucks, but, like, they didn't tear down the building to build the Starbucks. They were just like, yeah, we'll put it inside it. Yeah, no. But, yeah, I also, just in general, Like, I've lived a lot